All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We do have active weather beginning in our westernmost counties. At least it's making its way through Wells County. We can see that in Benson County and heading in towards that Rugby area line of storms. Those are non-severe, but just down to the south, we are seeing active severe thunderstorm warnings in orange, and in pink there's one active tornado warning. That is for a Doppler indicated tornado. There has not been one confirmed. It gets a little hard to sight these things at night though, so that's why the warning is in effect. Now we do have this backward C shape which would indicate some gusty winds even with these storms here moving towards Towner County here. But again, we'll get right in on the most active of the weather. We see all of the pinks here in dark reds, those storms potent. Now, the hail size has also upped a little bit. We're approaching that 1 3/4 to 2 inch diameter hail. Look at the wind speeds out of this storm. Straight line wind gusts have the potential to reach 70 miles per hour, maybe a bit greater than that. We'll analyze all of that right now. First and foremost, if you're in Harvey, in Wells County, you should be seeking shelter in that interior room away from windows. And this storm is making a beeline in the southwestern parts of the Benson County area and also heading out toward the Devil's Lake Basin and Devil's Lake itself. Here's a little closer look. Now, this little bite taken out of the storm here, see this little, that's called a hook echo. There's the bite taken out. That's where that rotation would likely be based on the reflectivity display. Now we're seeing some potent signs of some hail here, some potent signs of hail and a strong updraft on the backside of this system as well. Here's the velocities, and greens would indicate motion towards the radar in the Minot area and reds away. And that rotation is right near Harvey right now. So it's right near the county line heading on up into that Maddock area right now. And let's go ahead and time that out for you real quick so you have an idea of how long you have in our viewing area before you see this storm move in. It's moving at about 30 miles per hour. So we'll put it in that approximate motion. Maddock, Wellsburg, Maddock, it does look like by around 10:45 that rotating, tightly rotating storm will be making its way in your general direction. Seek shelter now, and it's moving fairly quickly, 30 miles per hour. Make sure that you know where sturdy structure is for these storms tonight, because, well, tornadoes are not the primary threat tonight, but certainly they're something that you want to take seriously. Gusty straight line winds of 70 miles per hour can cause damage. Those winds will come out of the west toward the east, so you can prepare for that in places like Maddock on the heels of that storm. I'm going to carry you in just a little bit closer to the storm here near Goodrich. We're seeing some indications there. See all the pinks that we're seeing there? I'm going to go ahead and query the hail size estimates with our technology here. And we got a couple of cores here, and this is getting to be pretty big once we start seeing yellows, those bright spots. So Harvey, maybe a half a mile just north of town, we're getting a hail core indication, and an even stronger one there to the north of the Goodrich area. So the hail potential with this storm, as we were mentioning, 1 3/4. Ooh, it's one north of Goodrich just piped up. So we're upwards of 2 inch in diameter hail to 3 inch diameter hail from these two cells here as they have hit this hot and juicy air of the Devil's Lake Basin and Red River Valley today. We were hotter than our neighbors out to the west, so there's more volatility in our air as these storms make their way in. So they're just now moving in, and until 6 o'clock in the morning, our Devil's Lake Basin counties are under a severe thunderstorm watch. But this isn't the only game in town. Right now, this is what we're watching. More storms down near Bismarck. Moving in this northeasterly direction means we're going to have multiple storms move through with flooding potential. Several inches of rain will be possible in a few spots, several, over 2. And now as we look out to the south and to the west in the Black Hills, we're expecting more storms to work their way out of there as well. Hour by hour forecast shows these storms here by midnight will be continuing into northeast North Dakota and northwest Minnesota, leaving for the most part the Southern Valley alone. Gusty winds. 2 in the morning. Here comes the next round out of the Black Hills and developing in central North Dakota. It hits this hot, muggy, juicy air and could potentially bring very windy, gusty straight line windstorms with hail potential as we go into the daybreak hours, crossing I-94, Valley City, Jamestown, the Highway 200 corridor, and on up into the Grand Forks area as we go towards mid-morning. So it's going to be a long overnight with a couple rounds of storms. Fargo, I think we escape most of the brunt of the activity as we go through the overnight hours. Temperatures hover between 70 and 80 for most of the day tomorrow. Gusty west winds. It'll be cooler by almost 10 degrees. Tiffany, thanks for uploading your photo. Here's a look at your planning forecast. Quieter, a spotty storm or two on Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, pretty seasonable for this time of the year, and then we get hot. Temperatures approaching 90 Friday. and we skip right past Friday like it was just a pack of bubble gum on the line there. It's 96 to 100 degrees Saturday and on Father's Day. We'll keep you posted on storms tonight. Our team will be keeping you ahead of the storm, and make sure you have your Valley News Live weather app handy next to the bed.
Good idea. Thanks, Hutch.
Yep.